channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be me putting in signatures, but instead it's going to be me kind of making the papers for the signatures. I know, don't get me wrong, they're already made, but well, look. I measured wrong. So these have to be taken down some. Not much, but a little bit. It's totally fine with me. I was going to have to rough up the edges anyway. I had already decided that. So it's, you know, kind of like killing two birds with one stone. So let's get with that. Excuse me. And before y'all fast forward or turn it off, I am going to, they're all not going to be exactly the same. I'm going to do some one way and some another. Let me see how much that was. Just because those always poke out some when they're in the group anyway. So yes, I am using those gorgeous Pink Parfait Cafe digitals by Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. They're gorgeous. And you know, that is one reason why, had I noticed, I would have just sized them myself, because even that is beautiful, right? I wouldn't have wanted to lose any of it. Even though, you know, as I go on with the journaling and all, I'm going to for sure cover some of it up, so it's not like I wouldn't, but still. So these are not all going to end up the same length and width. I wonder if I should, I think I will count real quick. Into 3 separate categories is what I'm thinking. I did on some of them, on a lot of the papers, I did do tea dyeing with stenciling and stamping, and I thought that turned out really pretty. To make sure that I'm going to use all of these in the book. I don't want to take any out to save for something else, because I've got other ideas for what I want to do with it. This will kind of help me to decide that. Okay. And no, I don't know that I'm going to turn them all this way. I'm just doing this just to see something. The thickness of the signature. So I discovered this, and I didn't have to turn my camera on. I just could have done these pages off camera. I'm not sure how many of y'all want to see this, but I just wanted to be on and just craft with y'all. Sometimes just the thought that, you know, that you're there, you're listening, you're crafting with me, even though not right at this very moment. I don't know, it just makes me happy. Yeah, see, that's just, it's going to be too many pages, and I thought so after I calculated, but I wanted to see to be sure. So I think, let me take about a third. I know that I want to leave all of these that I tea-dyed because that gives writing room. And I know I had a couple of doubles in here, so I could take some doubles out. First, let me get all the tea-dyed ones. Okay. I do believe, yeah, I already have that one too, so. And then, let's see what I have here. That one was a double, but I already tea-dyed. And it's beautiful. Not that they're not all beautiful. They are, like that one. Oh, I'm going to take this out because I've got that one, but my goodness, that one is beautiful. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this is a double here. Yeah, that's a double. And that was a double. And that one, let's see. Oh, and that one was messed up. I'm glad I looked. That one's not. All right, let me have a look real quick. Oh, yep, that feels so much more manageable. Yeah. Now I'm sure when I'm done, it's not going to close this nicely, but for now, definitely manageable. Why am I not going ahead and roughing this up as I go? I already did one. I don't even know. Okay, so y'all know that I often do my pages like this. Y'all have seen me do pages and envelopes and stuff like that where I, you know, really crinkle them up really good like that. And then I'll distress. But what y'all haven't seen is something that I learned from Laura Bourgeois just recently. She sent me, I bought some envelopes from her. And do I have them? I do have them close. I'm going to show you in case y'all didn't watch the video. I'm going to show y'all something that she did that it just gave it that little something extra. And I'm not going to do it on all of the pages because, you know, to me that would take away some of the specialness of it. But We'll do it on some. Let me show y'all real quick where I got this idea. This envelope that she kind of scrunchied up, and she distressed, and she added some gold lining around the edges, and I've got metallic pens, and I've used it for other things like the wax seal. That's beautiful. I've done that before, but never thought about doing it on my pages, though I have done gold leafing. Never thought of lining that way, and I saw that and I'm like, oh my goodness, it was just beautiful. So I am going to do that with my on some of these pages, just a little something extra special, in my opinion. So y'all are watching this and you're thinking, we're not going to get to the signatures today, are we? We might not. But we're making the signatures. We're just probably not going to get to the putting them in. This takes a little while. I want the pages to be special. Yeah, I am doing these, I'm doing my daughter's baby shower. I am hosting her baby shower, and of course I am just decorating it all up. And one of the things that I was doing was making these little tiny, well, they're not tiny, but they're little like mushroom centerpieces. And so far they're just adorable. And I was just wondering if y'all wanted to see any of that when I finished. You know, would you be interested? It's not junk journal-y. It's a little shabby. Her style isn't shabby like mine, though she loves my style, and that was one of the reasons why she insisted. Well, that's not the only reason for sure. But she wanted her mommy to do this for her. She knew that I would make it beautiful. And so there are some shabby elements to it. Some shaggy, that's funny. Well, I like it with a little bit of gold. Where did my other page go? I know it's somewhere over here. I'm going to kind of separate them so I know what's what. Oh, this is the one that's exactly like that, but I can't leave it out. It's beautiful, and it's already got the inside done. So I'm going with it. I forgot I didn't properly fold that. That's why it's like that. I was just in a hurry. I guess it wouldn't matter once I here, but this does. These were done two-sided printing. Now, if I did my wet brush technique, this would go by faster and it would be easier. But I keep forgetting to bring that in here. Okay, had a little issue with my phone and the recording. So I was off of here, not for long, maybe 10 minutes or so, and fixing that. And I did get these two done while I was off. So that's all that y'all missed. Let's just rip that off. Hang on. There we go. Okay, that's it. Looks good, looks good. Did I already do this one? I did already do this one. Was this the first one that I did? I thought I already put that over there. I don't know. Anyway. No, why are you acting like that? Get back up here. There we go. I love when that happens. It does exactly what I want it to do. Have done whole entire journals where I wanted the paper like this, and you know, it ends up working out at the end after playing with it enough, but you do have to do such a considerable amount of playing. It's like, just come on, just cooperate for me. You know the look that you want, and it's not giving it to you. I used to do a lot of journals like that, and I have not done it in a while. They were kind of like tall and skinny journals before tall and skinny journals. They were tall and skinny, but that was before I'd ever heard of tall and skinny. Oh, goodness. This one has to be gold line, right? Because, get off. I'm loving it. So funny. Have pages, some pages that we love more than others. And it's not that it's, I don't know, this one just hits that spot for me. Oh, my goodness. You know? Silly, I know. It wouldn't be my video without the dogs freaking out. The back door's open. They can go out. But they'd rather stay in the living room and bark at the door. So I had to get off camera again because it dawned on me maybe it's later than I thought. And maybe that's my son's caretaker. And it was. And I had locked the door, but she did come around back. And she couldn't get in and let herself in the back door. But anyway. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't realize it was that late. I'm just loving how this looks. How is everyone's weather? I only asked that because last week we had some days that it didn't get above freezing and nights were, you know, 14, 16 degrees. We never got any snow. Don't know what that's about, but it was just really, really cold. And now these last couple days have just been very, very rainy and hot. They feel like spring. And I'm super annoyed. Beginning to think that the local meteorologist, I don't know if he's local or not. I don't watch the local news, Weather Channel meteorologist, there we go, hates me, obviously. Alright, so we got that and that, two over there like that. We got, do I have any over here? Did I do, oops, sorry, y'all, didn't mean to hit the camera. I do, so I do need one over here like that to balance it out. Even though, of course, I don't know that's how it's going to lay. Okay. I like when that happens, when it pulls off on the side, but not too much. I do like when that happens. And you can make it just a little bit more grungy, vintagey looking. Oh, I kind of liked the way that did that. Wasn't trying to. Isn't it nice when things like that and that happens and makes it better than you could have planned? I just like it. When things go wrong in the right way. Excuse me. I know that, you know, spending this much time on the signatures, I know most people don't. And look, I don't always. I'm not saying that I do. Definitely not. I do not always put this much time into the signatures. And certainly the book is going to be filled up with just a bunch of goodies. But sometimes I like to take the time and personalize the pages themselves, you know? Like I said, I don't do it all the time, certainly. But there's been times that I have, and I thought that this needed to be one of those times. Just a little, and just a little something extra special to it. I definitely always work on my pages, so I don't want you to think there are times I don't even work on my pages. I do. But I usually don't invest, you know, I'll rip them or not. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tear them. Sometimes I'll put little folds in them. Sometimes not. You know, and 9 times out of 10, or it might even be 10 out of 10, I'm going to distress them. But I don't always spend time on them making sure they look exactly like I'd have them look. So I know I'm going to fill the book up with beautiful things. I don't know, just felt like the right time to do it with this kit. These pages are really beautiful. And I think that, you know, even though they're not ephemera, they need to have a frame of beauty. And you know, a lot of these are going to have my lace on them too. So, got to keep that in mind. That'll make them special too. Framing them in some kind of beauty. Framing their beauty with more beauty. Am I talking from dehydration? I feel so thirsty. I need to get something to drink. I will in a minute. I'm already really loving how rustic this page looks, and I haven't roughed it up. That tea dye on this page just turned out immaculate. Do another rounded one, especially to go with that rounded mirror there. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to upload this video probably sometime this weekend or early next week. And I do realize that I have to show y'all the cupcake doily when the winner receives it. So I have that one. But then on the next video concerning this will be me decorating the front. And I did have someone say, well, you're just going to cover it with laces. And look, I'm known for lace. I get it. I do. But then I thought, well, you just don't watch. You haven't watched much of my channel then, have you? Because yes, it is true. I love me a lace front journal. Lace and fabrics and doilies. Absolutely love it. I do not always cover the whole thing up with lace and doilies. So, will lace be involved? Always. I love it. But I think you're really going to love what I have in mind for this journal. So do stay tuned. And I will show decorating the front of that. At least it's what I have in my brain so far. You know, things do change. All right, let me see here. I think I will do like that. Well, actually, the next one will be me putting the signatures in, right? I've got to put the signatures in. Sorry, hit the camera. All right. Perfection. I love that piece too, how that copy died. Oh, that one might be sticking out too far. Let me see. Nope, it's not. Alright, so yes, my next video will be of me doing an invisible signature for this beauty. So that's what I've got so far. Oh, I love it. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.